Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, Bapak Ibu. So, how is your life today? This is a weekend, but I know you still have a lot of work to do, but don't worry. We only have about 90 minutes for our Zoom meeting. So, I hope you can join our activity today's. Well, yeah. Before we do our activities today, let's do the pray. Pray begin. Enough. And now I will call the roll. And because we are in a Zoom meeting, if I call your name, raise your hand. Yeah. Pak Budi. Where is your hand, Pak Budi? Bu Sita. Bu Ani. Okay. I think all of you are present today. And I have checked your LMS. And yeah, some of you have a good scores above average. But unfortunately, some of you get lower scores, but no worries. You still can do better in the next section. Yeah. Okay, now we are going to have the ice breaking first because yeah, it's in the evening and most of you got tired with your work. So I think have a little bit fun first. We have the ice breaking lion, hero, and queen. How do we do this? Okay, watch for a moment, yeah?
Are you ready? Want me to tell you what you done? Let's go. Just like that.
So, have you understand how to do it? If I say lion, open your cam, please. If I say lion, you have to the pose row. If I say a hero, you must do the pose gitu kan ya? If I say the queen, you must do the pose yoo. Are you ready, Bapak Ibu? Where is your response? Are you ready? So let's do the pose. 3, 2, 1. Lion, row. Lion, row. Queen, yoo. Queen, yoo. Hero, hmm. Hero. Okay, that's a good job, Bapak Ibu. Yeah, you already have the lion, hero, and the princess or the queen pose. Now, why did I do the ice breaking lion, hero, and the princess? Because today we are going to this one. Hey, have you seen my screen? We are now in module 5. So congratulations. Unit 1, exploring narrative text. Ya, Bapak Ibu. So congratulations, you are reaching now module 5, unit 1. Nah, this is the last. We have our breaking already. Nah, I see a picture there. I would like to ask you, have you ever felt brave like this lion? Pernahkah Bapak Ibu merasa sangat berani sekali, just like this lion? Yeah, raise your hand, please. Yeah, Pak Budi, have you ever? Okay, when? Ah, I see. When you feel that you can do all of the obstacles you had, you can do all of your problems in the front. Okay, good. Okay, good job, Bapak Ibu. Nah, this is our learning goals today. We will be focused on writing. So the first is menulis terbimbing teks naratif sederhana, menulis mandiri teks naratif favorit, and to present your text ya. So this is our learning goal for today. Okay. Why did? Nah, ini ada a video about the lion and the mouse. Okay. Kita akan coba ya. I will share my screen. Let's watch the video and pay attention to the story ya Bapak Ibu. And of course the language. Have you got the story, Bapak Ibu, about the lion and the mouse? Now, I'd like to ask some questions here. Comprehension, yeah. Why did the lion decide to spare the mouse life? Who can answer my questions? Pak Budi? Okay, why? Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. As I have told you earlier in the offline meeting that a lot of strategy that you can use to tell or to teach narrative text. Last week we have discussed about storytellings and today we are going to practice about picture sequencing. How to use it in your class. Apa ini Bapak Ibu? Picture sequencing. Mengurutkan gambar ya, karena banyak dari siswa kita adalah anak-anak SD dan mereka they love imagination, they love pictures, they love drawing. So we can use this to teach narrative text. This is some tips you can use in picture sequencing. The first is start with familiar context. Jadi Bapak Ibu mulailah dari konteks yang anak-anak hafal, anak-anak tahu, paham. Cerita daerah misalnya atau cerita populer semacam Cinderella atau The Frozen or something like that ya. Nah, as I told you earlier, use a familiar context. Jadi gunakan konteks yang familiar ya. Jadi konteks yang anak-anak itu tidak bingung atau mereka paham. Nah, di sini I will ask Bapak Ibu untuk berpraktek atau bekerja sama to write a simple narrative story tentang Cinderella. Sudah tahu semua ceritanya ya. Jadi ini adalah untuk latihan saja dulu, karena nanti kita akan masuk ke worksheet-nya, tapi setelah ini. Oke, Cinderella, which one is the first? Kira-kira mana yang gambar pertama ya, Bapak Ibu? Ah, ya. The central one, in the middle. Ya, ada Cinderella. She had two stepsisters and her stepmother. Ini disebut apa? Orientasi. Oke. Nah, oke. Ini we have orientasi, komplikasi, dan resolusi. Orientasi mengenalkan atau introduce Cinderella with her stepsisters and of course with her stepmom. Complication adalah konflik yang terjadi ketika Cinderella wanted to go but she had no dress. Dia nggak punya gaun untuk ke pesta. And then a very good mother gave her a beautiful dress and shoes. And when he was in the party, she met the prince, but unfortunately he left as she left her shoes. Ya, resolution adalah solusi atau ending dari cerita ini apa? The prince looked for her around city by matching the shoes, and then he met Cinderella, and then they got married and live happily ever after. Itu adalah final endingnya atau resolusinya. So, do you have any questions, Bapak Ibu, before we do the activities today? Now, this is our main practice. I will divide you into maybe 4 breakout rooms, consist of 4 persons ya. Kalau 6 ini kebanyakan ya. And I will share the link in the chat box using the Google Docs ya. And you have to rewrite maximum is 7 minutes. After you discuss in your breakout room, return to the main room and present your story. After all of the group present, then you can write one of your favorite stories individually, still in the link Google Docs, and present it to the audience. Are you ready, Bapak Ibu? Okay, give me the emoji then if you are ready. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, I will send the link in your chat box. Yes, I have sent the link in the chat box, Bapak Ibu, and I will divide you to your breakout room. Bapak Budi, Bu Sita in breakout room 1, Pak Anton, Bu Reni in breakout room 2, ya. Guys, please join to your breakout room and do the exercise, ya. I set the time in maximum in 7 minutes and then you have to return to the main room in 7 minutes. Good luck, Bapak Ibu. Okay, I think you already now return to your main room. Are you ready for the presentation, Bapak Ibu? We'll start from Pak Budi's group. Are you ready, Pak Budi? Okay, please present your story to us. That's a nice story. Okay, that's a good job. Okay, any comments for Pak Budi's group? Anyone? No? Okay, gak ada komen ya? Yeah. So, we have watched all of your stories, and yes, from one set of pictures, you can create various stories. Yeah, that's a good job, Bapak Ibu. And now, just like what I have told you earlier, I will ask you to do or to write, choose one of your favorite stories. It can be fables, it can be hero or anything. Write it down. Ya, tolong ditulis cerita yang Bapak Ibu sukai. Masih di link yang sama. Nah, masih di link yang sama ya Bapak Ibu. Nah, masih di link yang sama that I have sent in your chat box. Oke. Silahkan start writing in this page ya. Jadi silahkan menulis cerita favorit Bapak Ibu di sini. Consist of mungkin hanya 5 atau 7 kalimat saja. Your most favorite one. Okay? I'll give you about 5 minutes and then you can present it to us. Okay, silakan Bapak Ibu. Well, I've seen a lot of writing here. Maybe I can start. Siapa yang bisa mempresentasikan ceritanya? Okay. I see Pak Budi raise his hand. Silakan Pak Budi. What is your favorite story? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a very famous story, ya. Okay, can you start it now? Okay, good job, Pak Budi. It's a nice one. And remember, ya, if you read the story, use simple language because your audience is children. Okay, and if it's possible, you can add visual aid later on. Jadi bisa tambahkan gambar nanti untuk presentasinya ke anak-anak ya Bapak Ibu. Okay, that's good. Kesimpulan. Apa yang kita simpulkan hari ini Bapak Ibu? Ya, if you are going to teach narrative text using picture sequencing, gunakan konteks yang familiar ya atau yang sudah dikenal oleh anak-anak. Model the narrative text, you can use the orientation, complication, resolution. Nah, itu adalah struktur yang paling sederhana. Kemudian yang terakhir atau yang tidak lupa untuk selalu dilakukan adalah dorong mereka untuk membuat cerita yang beragam. Jadi jangan tutup kreativitas mereka. Setelah itu silahkan persilahkan mereka to do the oral practice. Jadi presentasikan di depan kelas mereka. Oke ya. Any question so far Bapak Ibu? Semoga paham ya untuk melakukan nanti strategi picture sequencing ketika Bapak Ibu mengajar naratif text ke anak-anak atau ke siswa-siswi Bapak Ibu. Yeah, we are going to do the reflection. Okay. Only one question, and I will share the link in the chat box. You can use the Mentimeter. Now, The question is, about the reflection adalah, how did picture sequencing support students' understanding of narrative text? Silakan diketik ya Bapak Ibu, refleksi hari ini. Jawaban Bapak Ibu nanti akan ada di sini. Bagaimanakah picture sequencing itu membantu pemahaman siswa-siswi kita tentang narrative structure atau story-nya? Silakan. Ya, the final word is that we are now reaching to the last part of our meeting ya in Zoom. All of you are great one today. You have done your best. You spare of your time to join with me, to join me in this Zoom meeting. And I hope Bapak Ibu semuanya masih terus semangat to do your LMS, to do your project in our program. And no worries Bapak Ibu. We have or you have done your best so far. So if you have any questions, jangan ragu untuk chat saya atau bertanya tentang teknis, tentang apapun yang berhubungan dengan program kita. Okay, before we ending our lesson or our Zoom meeting today, kita tutup dengan berdoa. Pray, begin. Enough. Thank you so much for joining us today, Bapak Ibu. Good evening. Say see you next week. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.